Jackie Burkhart was a career-defining role for Mila Kunis, but there's something she finds unnerving about That 70s Show. Regarded as one of the funniest sitcoms in TV history, That 70s Show appeals to audiences young and old with its nostalgic subject matter and endearing portrayal of teenage life. As such, it's no wonder that the show's immense popularity helped launch the careers of its young cast, which included the likes of Ashton Kutcher, Wilmer Valderrama, Laura Prepon, Topher Grace, and of course, Mila Kunis. Kunis in particular has enjoyed an enormous amount of success since her breakout role as Jackie Burkhart in That 70s Show, scoring a recurring role on Family Guy as the voice of Meg Griffin and starring in prolific films such as Forgetting Sarah Marshall, Black Swan, and The Book of Eli. Considering the many notable and successful projects she has been involved in since the 2006 conclusion of That 70s Show, it might surprise some fans to learn that she actually refuses to watch the series for one admittedly understandable reason. During an appearance on the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast in October 2022, Mila Kunis confessed that she has never actually seen a full episode of That 70s Show. The actor went on to explain that she finds it too odd to see her most awkward teenage years preserved on camera for all to watch. Kunis' reluctance makes sense when considering the fact that she infamously lied about her age to join That 70s Show, jumping onto the main cast when she was just 14 years old. Where most people might get away with simply avoiding old yearbook photos or trying not to remember their awkward phases from high school, Kunis has several full seasons of television that document her teenage years. Still, while she may prefer not to spend a lot of time revisiting her adolescence, the actor isn't completely opposed to giving That 70s Show a shot. As she explained, "If it ever goes back to broadcast, and if it comes on, then I think I'd watch it." While Mila Kunis hasn't watched That 70s Show, it doesn't appear to have anything to do with her experience working on the show itself. In fact, the actor has spoken quite positively about the filming environment for the series. She shared in an interview with Vanity Fair, "I had the greatest experience on 70s. 100% I was embraced.
I was never treated as lesser than, and if I did by one of the cast members, another cast member would stand up for it."
Kunis also talked about how difficult it was to leave the show behind when it came time for the finale in 2006. Kunis said on The Ellen Show, "On the day, I couldn't stop crying. I literally reverted to being a little kid and I just wanted someone to hold me." But while the program may have ended, the story of Jackie Burkhart didn't. Though it took over a decade and a half for the opportunity to arise, Mila Kunis didn't turn down the chance to play the iconic character once again. She and her husband Ashton Kutcher, who portrayed Michael Kelso in the original series, returned to their classic roles for Netflix's 2023 spin-off That 90s Show. Jackie and Kelso pop up in the first episode of Season 1, appropriately titled That 90s Pilot, with the latter giving Kurtwood Smith's Red Foreman a headache for old time's sake. While Kunis admitted to Access Hollywood that it was a strange experience to be filming opposite her husband once again, she lavished praise on the overall production. Prior to the show's debut, the actress said,
"It's very sweet. It pays homage to anyone who's ever watched 70s or loved 70s show. They will be really happy with it."
At the same time, considering that Jackie ends up with Wilmer Valderrama's as Fez in the That 70s Show finale, Kunis does find it a bit odd that Jackie and Kelso are an item in That 90s Show. At the end of the day, even though she hasn't gone back to watch it, That 70s Show will always remain a standout part of Mila Kunis' career and pop culture legacy.